And what we need to understand is the Supreme Court is that third branch of government that will interpret laws and will help create opinion with respects to how government works in a particular situation. Yes, that means a particular case with a set of facts, but especially the US Supreme Court does establish whether a particular law that has been created is valid or not. That's the doctrine of judicial review that was set up in a case called Marbury versus Madison. But the point is that the Supreme Court will not be, is not called to issue legislation. However, it needs to interpret that legislation, and it needs to establish what the Constitution means. And so in a topic like the ones that have been addressed recently, we do need statements from the Supreme Court as to what is the role of government. If we're talking about abortion rights, does the state, does the government choose and decide, whether it's a state government or the federal government, they decide when a woman can continue or not a pregnancy? Does the woman as an individual have the right to make that choice? Those are kinds of lines that need to be drawn in the context of our constitutional framework by the US Supreme Court, because these are the questions as to what does the Constitution cover? What does it include? What rights are protected? And if we go back to the beginning of this whole thing, those were the choices that the founding fathers were making. They were talking about what kind of government are we going to set up for this country? So those are questions that the Supreme Court, in their authority as the judicial branch, are to be making. However, the Congress, in the case of federal government, or the state legislatures, are the ones that issue laws, and they're the ones that legislate. They're the ones that create laws, and the US Supreme Court and the judicial branch in general need to be careful and need to worry about how they